Hey there, Grand Rising. Please use your discernment to know if this tarot and oracle reading is for you. If you choose to stay, say yes to allow me in your energy. Thank you. As we share divine guidance with you, please open your mind and heart to receive this with love. We ask you to stand in faith, trusting knowingness that you are divinely protected and loved, and these messages are for your highest and greatest good. And so it is. So I thought I would do a little love reading. Okay, I've already shuffled, cleared, we're ready to go. So what does the collective that I'm working with and blessed to be in tune with need to know about their romance love life? What do they have to look forward to in the month of February? Valentine's energy, love energy, the month of love. Okay. Okay. We have passion and we have religious or spiritual factors. Oh, wow. All right, so this really is talking about like allowing yourself to be open to love. Like maybe the walls don't need to be so high up and just kind of let your heart guide you, right? Trusting in your heart. You potentially might be meeting somebody who has a strong like religious upbringing or a very strong spiritual, they're on their spiritual path, okay? So they're going to be very in tune with like their higher self as well as the divine in whatever way that is for them. And that is something you might have in common. And I feel like this is going to be very hot, like on fire energy. It says, give your relationship a chance. This is like, it's going to, you know, obviously partnerships require work, right? So I feel like you're both willing to put the work in. It's an equal give and take relationship. And I feel like this energy will be passionate about putting the work into a relationship because they've really put a lot of work into themselves. And I believe you have too. So it'll be like equally yoked in that way. You're more compatible, you know, as well. Okay, let's see what else. So this is coming in. Okay. Let's see. Releasing your ex. I feel like the ex is way over here, so I feel like this is representing the fact that like I think you have released your ex. And then this here is saying keep an open mind. I feel like this is kind of in reverse, so I'm not sure what they're trying to point out here. Let me just kind of take a look and see what this says. I feel like in the past, like your ex was not somebody that had an open mind, and as a result had many options, maintained many options, because this is in reverse. I'm also getting that this person that's coming in for you is not going to be anything like your ex. Okay, I feel like it's confirming that for some of you, the traits, the characteristics, the way that they handle themselves, and I feel like this is a very unhealed energy. I feel like you're gonna, because of the work you've done, you're attracting somebody who's nothing like the past person or the type that that person is. So I feel like they really want you to obviously use your discernment, but don't bring the past with you. Okay, so we're going to leave that in the corner for it to be, and we're going to be over here. Okay, so be where you are now, not where you've been. Okay, a little advice there. Let's see, we have forgiving and learning, right? Yeah, it was a karmic lesson. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Thank you, card, for confirming what I was saying. Thank you. And then I have codependency. This might have been something you have been working on, right? Addiction. Sometimes in the past, certainly, I know for me, it certainly affected my romantic life. So, you know, codependency comes in numerous different forms, right? So I feel like you've learned to be very independent. You rely on yourself. You trust yourself. And because you trust yourself, you have a higher knowledge and wisdom. Okay, you're in alignment. All right, you don't trust everything that people tell you, and as a result, like you've been able to like really strengthen your boundaries. Okay, so this is like a lot of like boundary type energy. So good job on that. That's what you need. It's going to be very flirtatious. I feel like you're generally a very like flirtatious person potentially, but I feel like this is going to be like you guys are not going to be able to keep your hands off each other. So I feel like you're going to be very like playful, okay? Very into one another and very playful. All right, let's see here. Anything else here? Yeah. This will end up in a formalized commitment of some sort, okay? This situation will involve some sort of commitment, okay? All right, that's kind of a lot. Can you try that again? Thank you. Let's see what else we got here. Let go of any kind of control issues. I think the most important thing here is to like let this unfold naturally. Don't try to force anything. Just because you know that, you know, a tarot reader told you that this is going to end in a wedding, like don't force, obviously, the relationship, like use your common sense. But, I feel like if you're not with this person, I just got separation. So I feel like this could be, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Stay optimistic in your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I feel like some of you might be due to control issues. Maybe this is a wedding. You have a formal commitment. Somebody might be experiencing some sort of separation soon. Maybe they're realizing like there is codependency here. So this kind of depends on like where you are in the timeline. I feel like this reading is picking up a couple different timeline energies. So some of you might have already released the ex and it's in the past, and you're calling in and attracting a stable, secure, spiritual or religious based relationship. And you know, you've learned from your karmic cycle. Some of you are about to like go through that healing process. Maybe you are forgiving and learning and experiencing like you were in a codependent relationship, and maybe this person was kind of like seeking outside validation, and you may have a formal commitment with this person. And I feel like, you know, things will be shown when they're meant to be shown. You will know when you need to know. And if separation is in your future, then just kind of let things flow as best as possible, because sometimes some energies who do have a contract with one another, you know, do kind of like need that time to kind of work things out. But then again, like sometimes our rejection is our protection. And so I feel like that applies to many of us in some way, shape, or form. So just know that. Most important thing is that like you keep yourself trapped, right? Like, so let's not sabotage ourselves and free ourselves, right? It's time for you to kind of like take your power back, call your power back, take your life back. And you will be definitely dealing with somebody who you've had some sort of connection with in a past life. So I feel like this is what's on the horizon for some of you, or maybe a karmic cycle that you dealt with somebody that you dealt with in a past life that had to be closed out in this life, like a repetitive cycle, karmic cycle. And I feel like you closed this out. So just know that, like, you know, yeah, you were picking up what they were laying down, which was false energy, deception, betrayal, someone wearing a mask. And I feel like if you did separate from that energy, that's what you were called to do. You made the right decision. So focusing on releasing that energy and, you know, freeing yourself, because that's what we're meant to do. We're supposed to be free. Okay, so learning the lessons, understanding, you know, as you release and heal, you know, it helps you move into the current time frame and, you know, experiencing more love in your present moments, okay? So this was a very interesting read. And then we have a soulmate energy at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like there's a soulmate energy coming in for you that is from a past life. And I feel like you both had to learn lessons, and now you are attracting each other into each other's reality. So this is like, you know, this wedding energy potentially as well. So if this is aligning for you, just know that it is safe for you to love, and they want you to open your heart and receive, okay? The highest energy of all. All right, so that's beautiful. Have a great day.